some characters, a sword is just a tool on the journey, but for others, the blade is a way of life. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today I'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 video game swordsmen. Number 10, Marth, Fire Emblem series. The protagonist of the first Fire Emblem game in Japan, Marth is a blade wielder of legend. His royal blood, blue hair, and skills on the battlefield make him a born leader and a formidable opponent. The West's first taste of Fire Emblem was the inclusion of Marth and the young warrior Roy in Super Smash Bros. Melee for GameCube. Marth was a popular choice among Smash players, especially in the competitive scene. His popularity is credited with Nintendo finally bringing Fire Emblem to the West in 2003. Marth still makes cameo appearances in Fire Emblem games today. Oh yeah, and good luck finding his amiibo. Number 9, Travis Touchdown, No More Heroes series.
I want to be number 1. How's that? Short and simple enough for you?
When you imagine a hero, the word conceited, foul-mouthed, and ruthless usually don't come to mind.
You obviously don't know me.
But then again, Travis Touchdown is not your average protagonist.
Bad answer.
Wielding a beam katana that he won in an online auction, Travis tries to climb the professional assassin ladder by tracking down and eliminating the world's deadliest killers.
Congratulations. You are now ranked 10th.
10th, huh? What? Do I get anything?
Throughout the game, players come to see that Travis is motivated by more than just his personal gain. Either way, he definitely has the skills and style to back up that big mouth.
Okay, how about this? If I become number 1, will you do it with me?
Number 8, Mitsurugi, Soul Calibur series.
My blade is angry. Want a taste?
Originally a sword for hire, Mitsurugi set out to find the mythical blade the Soul Edge so he could keep up with the firearms that were becoming standardized weapons of war. Though he didn't find the blade, Mitsurugi was able to refine his skills enough so that he could bring a sword to a gunfight and win.
A pointless fight! How dare you waste my time?
Since then, he's roamed the land looking for skilled opponents so that he could push his abilities even further. In a time when swords were becoming obsolete, Mitsurugi stood by his blade. Now that defines true dedication.
You win! No one will take Soul Edge from me!
Number 7, Dante, Devil May Cry series. Paranormal mercenary might just be the coolest job title we've ever heard of. This kind of work comes naturally when you're the son of a famous demon, though.
Sorry, not open for business yet.
Dante uses the sword Rebellion in combination with guns and infuses them both with his demonic energy. Despite having to hunt down some of the most fearsome otherworldly creatures, Dante always has a confident smirk on his face.
I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
Don't let that careless smile fool you, however. Dante takes the stakes seriously and fights for both his family and friends. Devils are certainly going to be crying after Dante has sliced them to shreds.
Don't bet on it.
Number 6, Geralt of Rivia, The Witcher series.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away.
Practice makes perfect, sure. But what do you do when you want to take your abilities to a superhuman level? Well, for Witchers, it means subjecting yourself to the most brutal physical and emotional torture with some crazy rituals thrown in for good measure. Survive all of that, and you may just be on the same level as Geralt.
In a rumble, it takes at least 4 lads to take him down.
I'll do it single-handed.
He can see in the dark, heal wounds, and kick ass with immortal strength and speed. Add a blade, and you've got one lethal mercenary. Just remember, steel for humans, silver for monsters.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Number 5, Frog, Chrono Trigger. Bet you didn't imagine a sword-wielding frog would make this list. Aptly named. Frog from Chrono Trigger was originally a knight from the Middle Ages, although he started his life as Glenn the Squire. He was transformed into his amphibian form by mages, and only took up the sword after the very same villain took the life of his master. Luckily, this transformation gave him some useful skills, like the ability to jump super high, use magic, and in some instances, his long tongue as well. The bulk of his strength comes from his powerful sword, the Masamune. After the player finds the 2 pieces of the sword, Frog is ready to save the world and hopefully restore his true form. Number 4, Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy VII.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
The spiky blonde hair and Buster Sword are recognizable by gamers around the world. Final Fantasy VII made a huge splash when it hit the West, and Cloud was its poster boy.
You're the one who can't let go.
An ex-soldier for hire, Cloud joins a ragtag group of rebels against the Shinra Corporation, his previous employer. Size certainly matters when it comes to sharpened steel. The Buster Sword slices through metal with ease, and in combination with limit breaks, it can absolutely devastate foes.
Breaking my limits. This is it.
With his surprising addition to Smash Bros., many of the world's dream matchups can finally be realized. Number 3, Raiden, Metal Gear series.
Snake. It's my turn to protect you.
Jack, codenamed Raiden, was a child soldier whose early life revolved around war. The young operative from Metal Gear Solid 2 soon became a cyborg ninja with extraordinary strength and abilities. No, just not that cyborg ninja.
Use blade mode to damage its armor.
Raiden shows major change throughout his appearances. He undertakes intense training and even body modifications, all in the name of finding his true purpose. Though some gamers were skeptical of his delicate white locks, getting turned into a cyborg definitely helped his rep and allowed him to shake his emo roots. Hey, you don't get the name Jack the Ripper for nothing. Number 2, Link, The Legend of Zelda series. You know, it's quite amazing that a little pointy-eared boy can become a sword master simply because an old man warned him that it's dangerous to go alone. Nevertheless, the Zelda series wouldn't be as memorable as it is today without the green tunic hero and his trusty blade. Depending on his adventure, Link will often start off with a rather small blade, before finally being able to wield the legendary Master Sword, or sometimes something even bigger. Still, no matter what weapon Link carries, and he carries a lot, it's his trusty blade that will always get the job done. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You'll need to find a way through that door.
Back off!
Number 1, Ryu Hayabusa, Ninja Gaiden series. The leader of his own clan, Ryu uses the Dragon Sword to chop up the opposition, quite literally. Starting with his outings on the NES, Ryu set himself apart from other sword wielders by being fast, agile, and able to cut through enemies with a single slice of his sword. These characteristics translated over beautifully into the 3D realm. Ryu can glide between opponents to rack up combos, and once an enemy is injured, he can finish them off with a press of the button. He quite literally leaves a trail of blood and mangled body parts in his wake. Not the kind of guy you want to piss off. Do you agree with our list?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Who's your favorite video game swordsman? For more informative top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.